Welcome back to another episode of Spin the Block with your host, Low Key.
Yeah, this is around KJ.
Yes, sir. Today we're going to be talking about our top 5 head coaches in the league, the NFL. And I'm going to start with you, bro. So, who's your top 5 head coaches in the league today?
They got to be, you know what I'm saying?
That's coaching right now, that's got a job right now coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, not free agent coaches and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people will say Bill Belichick or something like that, but right now he ain't with a team.
That nigga is a dog, though. But
for sure.
I'm going to go with, do it got to be a particular order?
It's up to you. It's
well, no particular order, you know. But I got Andy Reid. Well, he will be my number one, Andy Reid. I would have to go with Sean Payton. I'm gonna have to go with what's the old boy from the Steelers?
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin. Sean McVay and Jim Harbaugh.
Sean McVay, huh? Interesting. Okay, well, tell me why. Like I say, you ain't got to have them in order, but tell me why they make the list at all.
All 5 of them.
Just give me at least Andy Reid.
Right, Andy Reid is given, man. He just came off a Super Bowl win, so he got to be number one. With Sean Payton, just his history, you know what I'm saying, especially offensively, one of the best offensively coaches in the league. Mike Tomlin, consistency, for over a decade, I mean, plus he, one of the black head coaches that's still maintaining his job, Sean McVay, new on the block, but, got 2 Super Bowl rings. He proven. And Jim Harbaugh is just, I think he was in the league, right? And then he left and then came back.
Who that? Jim?
Yeah, Jim.
You talking about for the Chargers, right?
Oh, no, my bad. What's
you talking about for the Ravens?
Yeah.
Ravens is John.
John, my bad, yeah. John Harbaugh, yeah, him.
Why is that?
Why is that?
Yeah.
He's a good coach.
He's a good coach.
Yeah. He's a very good coach, you know what I'm saying?
I just wonder,
Yeah. Sure who's your top 5?
Elaborate and make sure that you got,
Who's your top 5?
I don't know why you're yelling. You kind of intimidate me.
Oh, Lord.
My top 5, can I speak? Is it my turn? Thank you. So my top 5 will be Andy Reid, and I'm going to put them in order. Andy Reid, Kyle Shanahan, then I got Mike Tomlin, Sean McVay, and I'm at 5. I'm going back and forth between Mike McDaniel for the Dolphins and DeMeco Ryans for the Texans. So Andy Reid is at the top for obvious reasons. 3 championships, with the most recent coming last year, of course. Regardless of who they have and who they don't, whether they're shipping out superstars like Tyreek Hill, as long as they got the big 3, Mahomes, Kelsey, and Jones. Like I said, they putting up wins, AFC championships at the very least, and like I said, the best Super Bowls, of course. So that's why he is my number 1. Number 2, Kyle Shanahan. Like I said, he may not win it every year, but he gonna at least be in the NFC Championship game. His offense is gonna always be top 5, if not the very best. Like I said, seems like he finally found his quarterback. Even crazy enough, is being the last pick in the draft, but it seems like he finally found a quarterback that can get them to where they want to go. And like I said, I mean, even if they haven't won it yet, I mean, they got a bright future. Mike Tomlin, just for consistency purposes, like I said, never having a season below 500 in all his years as a coach. 2 championships, but like I said, more recently, just the way that he steers the ship and keeps them at a certain level of excellence. Like, yeah, they go through periods with like anybody where just like Big Ben retiring and stuff like that, them trying to find a quarterback and, stay competitive and stuff. Even when they're rebuilding, they still 500 and up. So, like I said, I feel like that deserves his credit as well. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this league, with just now recently there being slightly more black head coaches and stuff like that. Um, like I said, him having been in that position for that long, so like I said, that deserves his credit. Sean McVay at number 4. Sean McVay is very innovative to me. Like I said, him having been to 2 championships, won one. Just the way that he, as young as he is, because like I said, his age, he's right there with the players that he's coaching. But for him to be able to be a leader of men like he is or whatever, and to be able to get them to buy into the system and steadily produce, you know what I'm saying? Like no matter what's going on or whatever, him finally get his quarterback and Matthew Stafford, like I said, what did they do? First season, they won the championship, you know. So like I said, just as far for me, like, you know, as far as his name being Sean, like I said, he's right up there with Sean Payton. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as their innovativeness, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, so that's that number 4. Number 5, let's say I go back and forth between Mike McDaniel and D'Amico Ryans. Mike McDaniels for his offensive wizardry or whatever. The the stats that his offense has put up in these first couple of years is mind blowing. And like I said, I feel like they're going to keep building. They're going to get to that point where they are able to win those big games or whatever. They weren't able to do it last year. The best team that they probably beat as far as having a winning record is the Cowboys. But I mean, we fall apart every year for some reason. So how much is that really saying? So it's like, other than that, I feel like going forward, they're going to figure out how to put those wins together. They know they can put up stats. They know they can put up points. But I feel like they'll figure out how to be an overall better team and be able to advance further in the playoffs and challenge some of the AFC Springs as far as like, well, I'll say like that tier right below the Chiefs, where like the Bengals, Bills, Ravens are. So that's him, and then D'Amico Ryans. I just like what he did with the Texans in his first year. Um, Drafting C.J. Stroud number 2, trading back up to number 3 for Will Anderson, and just getting them to the divisional. You know what I'm saying, and just being able to, like I said, turn it around first year. I feel like he should have won Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year. I'm sorry, and but yeah, like I said, I mean, I feel like they're gonna keep they on the upward trajectory, especially with Stroud on his rookie deal. So it's like, you know, they got nowhere to go but up, and like I said, I feel like he's gonna put his imprint on that franchise and just really keep them moving forward. So that's my top 5.
Well explained.
Explain what? I just explained.
Well explained.
Explain what? Oh, well explained. I couldn't hear you, buddy. But yeah, man. So as far as head coaches go, I mean, like I said, you got a few that you could always, you know what I'm saying, that's flirting around. If you're doing top 5s, they kind of those honorable mentions, like maybe I know Nick Sirianni gets a lot of kickback and stuff like that for the way that they season went. But I mean, just
yeah, he innovative too though.
where been the year before last, he was in the Super Bowl, so it's like, you know, I mean, people like him. Who else? I mean, Matt LaFleur for the Packers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers left. They was wondering what Jordan Love would do. They went to the playoffs. They beat the Cowboys. They beat the brakes off the Cowboys. I mean, you know, that's got everybody want to say, oh, Jordan Love's a top quarterback and stuff like that, and maybe rightfully so. But you got to give him his credit too for being able to keep the ship steered straight and helping him develop into that. So that's he did his thing, so he could also be thrown in there too. But
I think consistency would separates a lot of them too.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them is new like D'Amico Ryans,
Mm-hmm.
but you got somebody who just been in the game longer and been doing it on a consistent level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I pick them ahead of D'Amico Ryans.
And that's what I ain't gonna. If you do it like that, like yeah, I ain't gonna argue with you. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I like D'Amico Ryans. I just and another one I left out was Kevin Stefanski for the Browns. Like I said, Deshaun Watson going down, and then them being able to go to the playoffs, dominate the way that they did defensively and stuff like that, and just being able to get a lot of these wins, you know, without their franchise quarterback, with an older Joe Flacco who just came off the couch. You know what I'm saying? And him being an offensive coach, like I said, for them to be able to do that, that was major, and that was like a feather in his cap as far as, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I've had this team for a few years now, whatever. and our quarterback wasn't playing that great to begin with. Then he goes down for the season, and it's like, okay, I got to figure something out. And you pull a guy off the couch. I don't care who he is. He just got off the couch, and no matter how great he is, this is the toughest league to play in the world. You know what I'm saying, physically. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, they come in, get to the playoffs, get some more wins in the regular season, get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, they had been doing that to where the defense was holding everybody down, but the offense just couldn't keep up with them enough at all to win.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, you get a guy off the couch, I'm going to make something happen. Like, so we get to the playoffs. So it's like, you know, I think that was a really good coaching job last year for him. Another thing, you said Sean Payton. Like I said, your list, like I said, but the only reason I disagree is like just recency or whatever like that, you know, as far as, you know, him he sat out a year, came back, and like I said, you know, last year, like I said, it's a lot of, I mean, if you really dissect, there's probably a lot of areas that you can put blame in, but as much as they would let to put it on Russell Wilson, he deserves some of it too. I don't feel like he ever really wanted Russell Wilson as his quarterback, and so he kind of came in and showed that. Just me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like with any job, it's like if the boss of that job, manager or whatever you want to call it, comes in and they don't like you, and they say, "Hey, Carl, bro, you know this and that, everything that you do is a problem." I'm gonna feel like you don't want me here, and you don't want me to do what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And then it's like you put me in every position that you can to not be able to do that job properly. Like, so it don't really matter how I'm executing, how I'm performing. That might just make it worse, but it's like I'm already in a bad position to begin with. So it's like, you know, I just feel like it was something that needed to happen as far as them separating, and, you know, we'll see what he can do. But it's like, you know, I can't put him in my top five right now. History wise, of course. But it's like, you know, right now I can't put him in my top
Yeah,
five.
I'm saying right now, yeah, the recent 2 years. But he's still, you know, you take him over most of the coaches in the NFL regardless. I know I would. Yeah, based off his history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mike Tomlin get fired, you know what I'm saying, the day he come back to a new team, he might be under 500. Still going to say, oh, man, because he had them two seasons, you know what I'm saying, after that. So, you know what I'm saying, he still got it based off of just his history and what he done. You know what I'm saying, as a head coach, look at Andy Reid with the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Then he went to the Chiefs, you know, so, and then elevated the Chiefs. So you got to give him time, too. That's what I think you got to give him time to work in his system that he want to input within the sorry Broncos.
Yeah, get the players that he want to get in there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so I know another one that you was gonna say was we was talking about was Bill Belichick. I know we said for this discussion, you know, only coaches that has a job right now. Where would you rank him if we were just ranking coaches that we know either just in the league right now, as far as even if they don't have a job, but we know that they still gonna be coaching?
Oh, wow. Put him. I mean, you put him up there. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, based on the history, like recent years, no. But this was overall career. Man, you gotta put him up there. Who you wouldn't have if Bill Belichick had a top 5 quarterback? What you think he'll do?
That's what I was thinking, was that it just depends on the situation he's in. Like I said, I mean, on one hand, yeah, he only had Mac Jones in New England and stuff like that, and you know, like I feel like Mac Jones needs to be in a certain situation for him to get the best out of his ability, and New England wasn't it.
Nah.
But he drafted Mac Jones, so it's like he drafted and signed the players that he had that was there. So it's like on one hand, all the people over here that's saying, "Oh well, Tom Brady won a championship and you didn't do anything," blah blah blah. Like, bro, he went from the greatest quarterback ever to just a quarterback. And it's like that needs to be talked about more. But I think signed him.
Yeah, I just think with Belichick is, you know, he got to move on with the time. You know what I'm saying? The evolution of the game. Mm-hmm. He won back then. You know what I'm saying? So now he got to evolve his offense. He got to be more offensive oriented. You know what I'm saying? So he could maneuver. You know, have better records. You know, have better games. Because nobody want to come in and see a defensive game. You know, you know, you can have one of the best defense, but you got to have an offense that move the ball down the field. and put some points on the board. Because today's game is about scoring touchdowns, getting that scoreboard. You know what I'm saying? Get some numbers on that scoreboard. Even though you still have some low scoring games, you're gonna have some tough games that he could win. You know, but nowadays, bro, if you ain't flying like Andy Reid, Josh McDaniels in Miami.
McDaniel.
McDaniels in Miami. But if you ain't trying to score, bruh, it's gonna be tough for you. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's a good point that you may have. I think with him is I think he may have just aged out of the league now because I don't know why it just didn't seem like from year to year after Tom Brady left he was changing his philosophy and the way he do things, like updating anything. It's like, okay, all I gotta do is sign these certain players and put them in a certain position. And while it worked early in your career with different players and having the greatest quarterback ever to steer the ship, it's like that changes. Like I said, now we in a different league to where it's a passing league, like you say, putting up a lot of offense.
Yeah.
The rules changing so that the defense can be as hands-on and as tough and physical as they used to be able to be when y'all were in y'all early years of y'all dynasty. So it's like, to a point, the rules have negated the defense's effectiveness.
Yeah.
So it's just like you have to change with the time. You have to adapt. And I feel like he has the ability because he's so smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like the want to. I don't know if the want to is there. It's like, okay, well, I won how many championships? Six championships with this, doing it this way. I don't care what the time is like. I got them in my back pocket. And that's true, which means, hey, I ain't going to force you to change. I ain't going to tell you to change. But I feel like that is affecting your success today. So
I think he was willing to change, though. I think it was a situation with him and Robert Kraft to where, Robert Kraft wanted to keep Tom Brady. But Belichick wanted to, move on from him at the time because, he's getting older. But they still kept him. So I think Belichick, he saw, what's going to happen to the franchise. He trying to get a step ahead. But, the owner was like, nah, we ain't about to trade Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So when you get into a situation like that, it's hard for you to even, try to control the destination of your team because the owner of the team see it his way. So you can't step on somebody who, that's superior, he your boss and you going to, tell him what to do. This is his team. So
I think
that kind of messed him up too.
I think it was a thing where, they disagreed on keeping them versus sending them away. But like I said, I think after that, it's like Robert Kraft will say, okay, you want to let him go? Let him go. But you're going to have to make some check now. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, I don't care what percentage of the credit that you give who to their dynasty or whatever. That's how everybody want to split it up. But it's like, okay, I'm trusting in you as the head coach. You my boy. For all you say you want to let Tom Brady go, all right, but I'm gonna still expect you to. Yeah, you get a year or two of grace or something, but you got to rebuild. Like you going home for the greatest quarterback. But it's like I want to see at least at the first year when you get to the next offseason, I want to see some kind of step in the right direction. Like we put one foot in front of the other, no matter how fast or slow we going. Yeah. But it's like I want to see us moving in the right direction versus we got a first round quarterback, whatever.
Yeah.
He's physically limited or whatever, and we know that. So it's like, okay, it's up to you to do your coaching job, your thing.
But
so
it's kind of different with Belichick. He set a standard this high. So for you to expect him to get back to that level, you know what I'm saying? With Tom Brady, with a Hall of Fame like him, probably the best QB that ever played that position, as far as like accolades, to wipe him away, you say, okay, let's find a new one. Oh man, you ain't gonna get nothing like Tom Brady straight after him.
No,
that's Mac Jones.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't expect that.
I'm not saying you, but you know what I'm saying. Just the expectation on him, you got to get him, man. After what he done with the franchise, bro. Man, he deserved to be a Mike Tomlin, even though he had a long career. But he deserved to if he had a bad season, instead of getting him, you know what I'm saying, a chance.
Right.
But obviously they didn't. They felt like they needed a new coach in there with a new, brand
Philosophy.
new, philosophy that it probably felt like he was stuck in that old philosophy.
Yeah.
But what he done with the franchise though, bro, I think they should have deserved, gave him a better chance and try to get the QB that he actually wanted when he did at the time, but he wanted to let go Tom Brady. He probably got Josh Allen or something.
Well, at that
You
time,
never know.
when he wanted to give him away, he wanted to keep Jimmy G. You know, so you remember they traded Jimmy G. But it's like, I mean, who knows what his career would look like if he would have gave Tom Brady away at that time and kept Jimmy G? Who knows? Whatever. But I mean, Jimmy G was a person that get you wins, he get you to the Super Bowl. He may not win it, whatever, but you know he give you a certain level of consistency or whatever like that. So that's a credit to him. But my point being that what I was saying earlier about Mac Jones is like, okay, the point is that you drafted him, okay, so it's like I don't expect you to have success right away. I mean, it is what it is. I want to see what you do with him. But at the end of the day, you chose him. So like you could have traded that pick, you could have picked somebody else, you could do whatever you do, and like I said, I ain't gonna question you, but at the end of the day, that's the decision that you did make. So okay, let's see what you can do with that. Okay. So let's say year one, he was a Pro Bowler. I mean, like I said, yeah, alternate, whatever the case may be. And like I said, once again, I don't expect you to get to that back to that level of win. I don't expect us in the Super Bowl. I mean, you got to be realistic. I don't care who you are. I don't care how great you are. You got to be realistic. But year two, okay, we see some decline and stuff like that. And to be expected, you know what I'm saying? Your second year player, whatever the case may be, cool. Third year is like, okay, like once again, I just need to see a step in the right direction. That's it. I don't need to see once again we go from 8-9 to 11-6, and we get to the championship game. I just need to see something that says these players are being developed, and like I said, we doing better. We making better signings. We making better draft picks. But it just didn't look like you got a few players that you might be able to keep and they can play. Yeah. But where are our building blocks? You know what I'm saying? Because that was supposed to be a big thing of yours too. You're able to identify building blocks for your scheme, not necessarily maybe for the whole league, but that'll fit in your scheme that allow us to be successful. So like what we doing, you know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. It's just I didn't see enough of positive steps in the right direction. So it's like, okay, is that like you said because of him and Robert Kraft butting heads and that animosity over him not wanting Tom Brady there no more? Mm-hmm. Or is it you just being you, Robert Kraft letting you do your thing and trusting in you, and you just being kind of stuck in your ways and not wanting to adapt to what we got going on in the league today? Yeah. You know, so that's what I want. Like I said, that's what I would love to be behind the scenes and stuff, man. Like that stuff be real intriguing to me. But you know,
once you get like Belichick and Tom Brady have been together for decades, and you've been with that quarterback for that longer time, bro. I mean, to get a new quarterback and trying to teach him, he's not really a QB coach. You stuck with Tom Brady, one of the greatest, and you're used to his habits. You know what I'm saying? He know how to get it done. You don't gotta probably have to teach him nothing.
But that's another thing too. Not to cut you off, just to say it right there, and I'm gonna let you finish. That's another thing that I wonder about too. His coaching hires as far as his staff too. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember his offensive coach, his offensive coordinators. He had a defensive coordinator and a special teams guy handling Mac Jones and stuff like that. So that's something I wanted too. But go ahead.
Yeah, like when you stuck with him, probably just let him do his thing. So you got other head coaches like Andy Reid, Sean Payton, these guys. They know that they could easily build a relationship with their quarterback. To understand what kind of system they want to run, and what's best for them. Belichick, probably at the beginning of his career, probably had that, with him. You never know, but over time, greatness, is upon them, and now they winning chips, because back to back, you know what I'm saying? They went back to back. Like they went back to back, like so. Man, then you ain't have to do too much with Tom Brady, man. As a quarterback, you just let him do him.
But that's some people point to as far as how great that you view Bill Belichick as far as in the NFL history and all that as far as coaches, and then what he was doing today. Because it's like, okay, some people would say that, okay, you have the greatest player of all time in Tom Brady. Is like you said, certain things that you don't have to do. So, okay, boom, how great are you or at your job? Like, what are you doing to contribute to it? Because, like I said, a lot is Tom Brady being Tom Brady, whether it be handling the players because they don't like being there or something, they don't like your way of coaching, or him just being able to make plays. Maybe the game plan is bland because a lot of it was him having Josh McDaniels too. Josh McDaniels and Tom Brady was a great pairing too, because McDaniels went somewhere else. He didn't have the same success. Go back to Tom Brady. So who's to say that Belichick isn't another Josh McDaniels? You know what I'm saying? As far as him being able to have somebody else other than Tom Brady. I mean, I'm not saying he is. I think he's the greatest ever, but
Bill put McDaniels in that position. You know what I'm saying? To be the offensive coordinator, and he always got he's a winning coach, so his defense and offensive coordinator switches. They get other jobs somewhere else, and you know what I'm saying. He still found a way to win chips. But just to add on to that, it's just like Belichick, man. If you have greatness, bro, and you see it, one of the great things that a lot of people don't have is let greatness be great.
Yeah.
Like for real, like you could stop somebody from being great because you don't understand it.
I feel that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He could have been like, "Nah, Tom Brady, I don't like how you did that on this play and it ain't in the script. I don't like that. That ain't the play call we played. I don't like you."
Right.
So you gotta let that man be great. So letting him be great, that shows that he's great. He's a great coach.
That shows to me I wouldn't say that. In my opinion, I would say that shows that he's able to identify you being great and saying, okay, go do your thing. But that don't make me a great coach. That just makes me say, I think you're great, and you end up proving me right. You know what I'm saying? So much as me putting you in the position. No, you're just great. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then once again, him having, like you said, yeah, he has coaches that they come and go and stuff like that. But once again, he don't really have a history of those coaches leaving somewhere else and having success either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, once again, is that the Tom Brady effect? Or is it Bill Belichick being a great head coach and putting him in a position?
I don't know. You never know, but I know, like if you put Mahomes somewhere else, he ain't gonna have the same career. If he's not under Andy Reid, you never know that.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know that another coach might get mad because he's throwing these side passes like that. Like, what you doing? Sit down. Like, bro, this ain't how we gonna run this shit. So nah, bro, you gotta let a player be them on the field. So that's letting them be great. And what they do, not great in their status wise, like the best of their ability, he letting him be him.
Right. So my thing is, I'm saying is that with him having these certain offensive coordinators, once again, Josh McDaniels for so long, and whoever else took over the position when they were winning, when they had their dynasty set up, it's like, once again, us not being behind the scenes and knowing, I'm wondering, is it them putting, because like I said, yeah, it's a perfect mix. No matter what, I don't think it's overwhelmed. Like, I think it may be more Tom Brady for some fact of he's the player on the field. He has to make plays and stuff. So it's like, yeah, you can call the plays and stuff, but I still got to go out there and execute it and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, but I don't think, like, I know certain analysts and stuff like that, they'll say, oh, well, it's 80-20 Tom. I don't believe in all that. But it's like, yeah, it's a perfect mix, but Tom Brady did go somewhere else and win a Super Bowl. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, he was able to have, and don't get me wrong, with a loaded roster, but it's like.
But he has that experience to how to get there.
True, that's all I'm saying.
He's like one of the, like I said, probably the best quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying Tom Brady. Not Tom Brady. Bill Belichick. Does he have he should have the experience to be able to event to move in the right direction. Like I said, yeah, man, you draft whoever you draft that quarterback at first, they might not work out. That's cool, but once again, are we making
to your point?
Because my thing is, bro, not before you say that, just real quick, I was gonna say they were falling apart like in a very bad way. Like they were barely it was hard for them to get 10 points in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like don't get me wrong. Like I said, once again, I don't expect everybody to be great. But
to your point, he's not playing.
Okay, so back to your point, it's like, okay, you being that great coach them up. You know what I'm saying? He's not playing for sure, but put them in a position to do something. Like I said, you ain't got to get all the wins, but you put them in a position to make better.
You work what you got. You know what I'm saying?
He chose what he got. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. He chose what he got.
Understand, though. You got to understand. You know he went from the top of the mountain coming straight down.
Exactly.
And once Tom Brady left, once Drew Brees left Sean Payton,
so
I'm just naming, look. Patrick Mahomes leaves Andy Reid. I'm just, bro, they gonna go down.
But I'm saying, so
they gonna go down.
Andy Reid had Alex Smith. Alex Smith, where everybody was saying Alex Smith was a bust, blah blah blah.
They win though.
Yeah, they was winning games.
No, I'm telling them they didn't win the chip.
I never said that. I never said that Belichick was supposed to win.
What I'm saying. But now Andy Reid is to that top, right?
So what I'm saying is, he's shown with another quarterback consistently that okay, I might not. No, I'm not even talking about the Eagles. I'm just talking about with the Chiefs before they got Mahomes. Yeah. As far as taking a quarterback who was limited in his own right or whatever, he's like the god of game managers to some people or whatever, like the face of game manager, whatever. But it's like he took them and he said, okay, we 11 win team, a 12 win team, and stuff like that. Yeah, we ain't going to Super Bowl. That's hard to do, bro. I don't care who you is, what you talking about. That's what makes Belichick and Brady so great. That's hard to do. But it's like we're consistently season to season. We're gonna be there, whether it be championship game, deep in the playoffs, whatever the case may be. We gonna get there. We gonna have a good seed. We probably gonna win our division. We up there. So he showed the ability to say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take Alex Smith. I'm gonna put him in a position to whether he's a Pro Bowler or not, whatever the case may be, we gonna win some games. And it's like my thing is about Belichick is like I said, once again, you get to the bottom of the mountain, you know where you at, you look around, bro. I need you going that way and not that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that first year you get some grace. The second year, like I said, I need to see. We sitting right here right now. Next year, I need you to be sitting right there. Like I said, yeah, it's right here, a step in front of you. That's cool. I see us going in the right direction, and I trust in you, obviously. Yeah. And I see you doing your thing. Well, okay, the second year, we take a step back, and it's like, all right, cool. Well, I still ain't tripping because I believe you. 6 championships over 20 years, whatever. All this greatness, all these wins, bro. I'm cool. Third year, it's like, bro, I still believe you, but bro, we ain't getting 10. You got a defensive coordinator and a special teams coordinator as an offensive coordinator for the quarterback that you're supposed to be developing. Yeah. Like what
low key though, but before Tom Brady started it was Drew Bledsoe who was starting. He got hurt. Mm-hmm. So they put Tom Brady in, you know what I'm saying? And they did what they did, and the rest is history. So it ain't like he had to go through, you know what I'm saying, just Tom Brady all his career. Mm-hmm. He had quarterbacks before Tom Brady. Just once they got that one that was perfect, that they meant to be. I mean, he was on the top for so he didn't win. He didn't win every year, but he was just consistently good. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just saying with Tom. No, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the Patriots. Mm. You know, when he was in New England, bro. Once he got Tom Brady, they started being just the top. Once they get there, but it was one of the top teams. Mm. You know, they started being America's team at the when they would start winning.
That was Cowboys. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, they was winning so much, they started becoming like, bro, like, This might be America's team, bro. I'm serious. That was what I was saying on ESPN and all this media, bro. But anyway, but it was he consistently was being good for decades, bro. You know what I'm saying? If they had a bad year, bro, they'll bounce back. Mm-hmm. You know, being a playoff team and getting to the chip, bro. I mean, he had adversity too. It just when you got a quarterback like that, I mean,
so that's cool. So everything that you just said, I agree with. That's cool. I'm saying after so long, show me that we moving in the right direction. Because right now it seems like we got to the bottom.
What I'm saying is gonna be hard, bro. After that, it's gonna be hard, dog.
My point is, bro, I just said that. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, bro, I'm giving you time, but I need to see a step. I didn't say, bro, that's enough time to take a step. I didn't say go from here to Bossier. You know what I'm saying? I said let's take a step in the right direction. That's it.
Bro. I mean. Mike Tomlin been flowing just a little bit above 500, some 98. Look, he had a lot of 98s and 10 and 7s. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Even though it's still a winning record, but they gave him time.
And then that's different.
Time.
But that's different too, because like I said, look at the level that the defense be playing at. Whatever. Like Belichick be having some great defense too. But it's just like, bro, it's like, what are you doing? Like I said, yeah, you shipped out the greatest. That's great, bro. What are you doing to take that next step and figuring out who's gonna be there? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, for everything that you want to say.
Prime example, Mike Tomlin, who we found out to Ben Roethlisberger.
Cool. So that's what I'm saying. No, look. But you found somebody.
How many years they gave him,
bro? Okay, so cool. That's great. Keep that point. What I'm saying is, you got a quarterback. He was a Pro Bowl the first year. Why is he not at least at that level? Why are you not adding weapons around him? Why is he not playing at that level no more? Why are you going back and forth between quarterbacks? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? It can't be all him. Now he showed us at least he can play at a Pro Bowl level. So it can't be all him. It can't all Mac Jones is the worst quarterback in trash. So I'm saying, what's going on? Why is his coordinator a defensive coordinator and a special teams coordinator? What made you make that decision? I want answers. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not. That's what I'm saying. So I trust you, but I'm saying, I just want to have a simple talk. I don't even want to argue. Just tell me like what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you need?
Ask you the question. Would you give him more time, man? Like, how many years would you give him? You know what I'm saying? At the time, retired or just left.
I probably would give him at least 4
years.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, that third, did he only get 3 or did he get 4? I have to look that up. But he got at least 3. He did at least 3. But it's like, it just looked so bad. And it's like, bro, it's like it got to the point. It's situation. That's situational too. Like I said, yeah, you'll look at it right after Tom Brady said left, and you say, okay, yeah, I'll give him 4 or 5 years. What the case may be. That's Bill Belichick. But it's like, okay, you looking at it on the field too. You say, okay, we got Mac Jones. Okay, he a Pro Bowler. We got to the playoffs. I don't care if we got blue out or whatever the case may be. Cool. Okay, that second year, be a second year player or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The team look, however it look, whatever.
Yeah.
The third year, it's like, bro, we was really, really struggling. So my thing is, bro, I've seen you. I don't care who the quarterback is. Our teams play better than this, and it just looks more structured. I don't care if we winning the games or not. It just looked different and it looked better than this.
Yeah.
Like I said, we struggling like heavily on offense. Like, bro, we having games where we being shut out. We playing with the Jets with Zach Wilson, and we not putting up nothing. Like, we can't win that game, or we can't at least, like, I understand they have a great defense in their own right, but it's just the fact that, like, bro, we can't beat Zach Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Or we struggling to beat Zach Wilson. So it's like, you know, it's just questions. Like I said, I'm not necessarily saying, man, get out. Bill, get out. I'm just saying, like, bro, we gonna have to have a talk. Like, I'm not rushing you. I'm not saying you gotta win a Super Bowl, but why do we look this bad? Like you said, you got to the bottom of the mountain at the Tom Brady. It's like you steadily going down. Like, what's going down? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we need to do? Like, bro, we need to make some trades. We need to whatever. Bro, I'm with you. Do your thing. I gave you the power for a reason. But that's another thing too, because not only is he the head coach, he's the GM as well. So it's like, bro, all of this is all you. So tell me why. I gave you this power. I trust you. Tell me why. You know what I'm saying? Like this is you. This is your vision.
Like we said, the game has changed. You never know. His
Change
philosophy just, you know what I'm saying. He just probably just need to change that. But still, though, man, you should give him a little bit more time. Well, you don't have. He don't. Well, Robert Kraft don't have to.
I say give him a reason.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Give him a reason. That's all I say. Give him a reason. Cause I'll say like this: we work regular jobs or whatever. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like after so long, if we ain't producing, you already know what's up. Our boss is gonna say, "Hey, get up out of here." No matter how much money we done made them, you know we done made them money, but they gonna say, "Get up out of here." You know what I'm saying? But it's like if we, maybe we going through a hard time. We not what we used to be, whatever the case may be, for whatever reason. And they say, "Okay, yeah, well, hey," they might have a talk. They might say, "Hey, Dale, hey, Carl, you know, you're not looking how you used to look. You good, whatever." But they gonna keep us because they know our track record. But it's like I'm talking about, bro. If we coming in, we late every day.
Yeah,
the job ain't getting done. They come back.
Yeah,
they come in the middle of the session, the shift, and we on our phone, kicked up with our feet chilling. They gonna look at us like we crazy.
Yeah.
Like the kitchen on fire, or the you know what I'm saying, the truck ain't this and that.
You never know what happened behind the scenes though.
No, that's why I say so. It's like I'm pretty sure you want to have a conversation and say, "Bro, what's up?" You gonna have to tell me something.
You look like an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's something else too. It's like that is a good point for real though, because it's like, bro, what if he came and talked to him, and Bill Belichick looked at him like, bro, who is you?
You know what the fuck you talking about, Robert Kraft?
Yeah, like
go get your rich ass in that goddamn luxury suite.
Yeah, don't ask me no more questions about that.
Silky
he probably mad and frustrated anyway about losing and about the situation he in. So it's like, bro, like.
Robert Kraft looked like a old Ken doll.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, he probably don't know what to do out of this. It's like, bro, you questioning me? I'm closer to knowing what they're doing than you is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, tell me something, bro. Like, you don't have to move around, you know? So they could have been butting heads all kind of ways, bro.
He got the hell that Donald Trump brought.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Like I said, yeah.
He do be chilling out with rappers and stuff though, like Big Bill and stuff, man. Shit.
But I mean, that's a real good question, man. Like I said, I mean, obviously we'll never know, but like I said, that's my thing. It's like I get why they kind of had to move on, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like I said, it's like at the end of the day, the league has changed, and so far you ain't shown me the ability to change with it. And last year was very bad, so it's like. I don't know. Maybe you need some time off because, like I said, you got to look at it too. All that winning, the longer seasons, because you always in the championship or the Super Bowl. There's a lot of long seasons. A lot of teams they go on after week 16 or 17 now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. And it's like, bro, that's a lot of stress, a lot of wear and tear on your body, your family, missing out on a lot of stuff with your family, your kids, all these different factors. And like, bro, these are human beings, so it's like, bro, maybe you need a year, bro. Take a year. You know what I'm saying? Just to go sit down, chill out for a minute, watch the game as a fan. You know what I'm saying? And kind of update your resume a little bit. Like maybe you come back, like they said, Mike McCarthy.
Maybe it's just time for him to retire.
Maybe it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's
like he already been to the top. I mean, what else he needs to prove? Mm-hmm. They're already gonna debate. You know what I'm saying? It was Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying, was more of him winning the Super Bowls than him. You know, they can debate that shit all day long. But, I mean, he don't got to prove it. I mean, it's in the record books. Mm-hmm. He was the head coach of the team. Nobody else was. Mm-hmm. Like I said, he got his legacy solidified, but like I said, it does come into question when you look at he gonna be a Hall of Famer. He always gonna be talked about in the GOAT debate, but it does make a conversation of how much of it was Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not saying what part I take. Yeah, that's gonna always be the question. But if it comes down the coaches being inducted to the Hall of Fame, I don't care who on that list. He's gonna be that number one. Now he's going. No, for sure. Yeah, for sure. regardless. Like even if he says Tom Brady, he's gonna be for his coaches. He's gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he going to Hall of Fame. He gonna have his.
You can't say that though. Like you can't knock that off him. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not trying to. That's what I'm saying.
No, I ain't saying you. Just saying like when they say Tom Brady or him was more. You know what I'm saying for the get to the Super Bowl. But they can't knock that shit that he's gonna get to the Hall of Fame.
Right, and that's cool too. It's like it's just once again, it's always gonna be like I said. Yeah, he gonna have his jacket. He gonna have his place in the annals of the league and everything like that. It just comes down to once again, like I said, when we having conversations, like right now we filming the pod, but when we having conversations, just talking, wherever we at, whatever, it's we gonna eventually come back to it and say, man, I think Tom Brady is better. I think he had this much to do with it. Or I think like it's gonna like people just gonna have a random conversation.
Yeah,
like I said, once again, that don't affect him.
Yeah, it's a team. It is a team.
Yeah, but
they trying to play it like you know what I'm saying. Put out them to say like, yeah, man, who was the reason though? Like, bro, he's the coach and he's the quarterback.
So I'm just saying, like with him losing the way he was. It's not about him losing without Tom Brady so much as it is losing the way he was and how badly it looked. It's like it just strengthens that conversation. Like I said, once again,
you think they're gonna hurt his legacy? I don't think that.
I think they cause it. Like I said, I think he's gonna always have his place in the league and he's gonna always be in the GOAT conversation.
Yeah,
but I think that does call into question. Where were you without Tom Brady?
It helped the debate of saying Tom Brady is the reason why, but like it don't hurt his legacy though.
I wouldn't say hurt. I would say still just it's a conversation to be had about it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just a conversation because you know people.
I've seen people say. I've seen LaShawn McCoy say Andy Reid is a better coach than Bill Belichick, and he only got half the championships. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had a stint where he was with another team and he
might be the better coach.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying like as far as those conversations, like I don't care to have them right now or whatever. But I'm just saying, it's like okay, he gets inducted to the Hall of Fame. He's gonna always be in the GOAT debate no matter what because of his championships. But it's like when you have those, or like not even us. Let's just say those real football people, whether they played in the league, analysts, whatever, that's been covering it for whatever. Whoever you want to say is having a conversation, it's like, and they keep deep off into it. It's like, okay, when you look at the substance of it, you say, okay, Andy Reid is retired today. He got 3 championships. Belichick got 6. But when you look at what they really did, is Andy Reid not the better coach? It's kind of like about your prime, kind of like we was talking about Melo and T-Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like Melo had a better career. T-Mac was probably the better player in his prime and his peak without injuries and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you would take Melo's career, but you would take T-Mac as a player if he never got hurt. Same thing wondering with Andy Reid and Belichick. You'll take Belichick's success, but is Andy Reid not the better coach? You know what I'm saying?
That's I mean when you both cross the finish line, you already crossed it, right? You celebrate, you won, right? Mm-hmm. And then you got the media, you got for real criticism that just like, oh man, he was bow-legged when he ran down there. He ran a little straighter. I would pick him. Look how he looked. Look at his technique of running. You know what I'm saying, bro? They both got there. They both gonna get into the Hall of Fame. It just nitpicking and see who's better. But Belichick has done it more times. They can't knock that off him. Mm-hmm. And say, oh man, Tom Brady was the reason why. Well, ain't his fault he had Tom Brady. You can't just knock the man off like, yeah, that's why because because Tom Brady did the more. That's why I'm saying that. Nah, I mean, bro, he got Tom Brady on his team. Ain't his fault.
It's not.
So, damn, you just gonna do
got my own.
I ain't saying you, but, you just can't knock somebody, you know what I'm saying, accolades off just because you don't like the way he coached. Or you just think, you know what I'm saying, he ain't a good coach as the next person. Even though he's great too. But he has done it more. They can't knock that, dog.
Right. And I would say the only thing I'm saying is like it just helps those people that want to have those conversations because it's once again for a comparison. It's like Robert Horry having 7 and Michael Jordan having 6. It's like, well, yeah, Michael Jordan was the reason. Blah blah blah. Oh, but Robert Horry had more rings. Oh, well, Michael Jordan. Then those people go into the whole conversation, and that person lets them talk, and when they get done, they say, yeah, but Robert Horry still got more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. It's one of those conversations, like, when you look at it, you can say, okay, Bill Belichick did what he did, whatever, but without Brady, Andy Reid, yeah, he ain't had no championships, but he won more without Mahomes than he did.
He got Mahomes. I can say the same thing.
But I'm saying
anybody can say the same thing about
without Mahomes though.
But he done it with Mahomes. Like I said, yeah. But
I'm not talking about championships.
I know. I could nitpick though. What I'm saying, nitpick. I could nitpick something out of something just to try to discredit it.
I think that Andy Reid was a better coach without Mahomes than Belichick is without Brady.
But yeah, I can nitpick it. But I won championships.
No, that's what I said. Without they two
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
but I won championships though. I could say that. Like if I'm Belichick,
I'm saying if we having that conversation, that don't matter. If we having that specific conversation, the championships don't matter because we talking about without them because they coach without them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when they coach without them, you know what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Andy Reid was the better coach.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, this is history. It's already been made. I won this.
All right. So my question is, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we saying comparing like a Belichick and a Andy Reid. My question would be: take away Tom Brady, take away Patrick Mahomes, quite possibly the top two quarterbacks ever, and just look at their resumes without the season that they coach without. Who is the better coach in that scenario?
Man, you could, based off of that, you could pick either one. You know what I'm saying? Depends on, because I don't know too much of what happened before they without them two dudes, but you could pick either one. If somebody want to pick Belichick, somebody want to pick Andy Reid.
In this specific scenario.
Yeah, in that scenario, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? You pick either one. You know what I'm saying? I could say Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? But why would I want to take away both of these two dudes' quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying, just to say, oh man, which one is better? You know what I'm saying? Because you're taking away these dudes' accolades, you know what I'm saying, within the game that they work so hard for. So why would you want to just take away the accolades just to prove that, you know what I'm saying, which one is better without these two quarterbacks of being a better coach?
Okay. So my answer to that would be, number one, if we're diving deeper into, because like I said, we have a lot of conversations, just like a lot of people have conversations about Jordan and James, and they say, oh, championships, and you have people that say, oh, well, the championships don't matter. He got enough to say, you know, to have a conversation and talk about other stuff. That's my point in this one. It's like, okay, Andy Reid got his all-time great quarterback in a later stage in his career than Belichick got his. So my thing is, you won't be able to see 20 years of Reid and Mahomes and see what they will be able to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which, like I said, that's totally different things. It ain't his fault. Mahomes was born when he was born, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I broke it down into that question. Okay, without their two great quarterbacks, what did they do then? Because neither one of them won championships. Andy Reid went to a Super Bowl, and he got the two championship games. And if I'm not mistaken, Belichick didn't get any whatever. But I'm just saying neither one of them won the big one, so it really don't matter. So that's why I say when you look at that, who had the better impact on their teams? Who was the better teams as far as what they did do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's my point for that question.
So what you said, it really don't matter because they didn't win nothing.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I said take away the championship.
Yeah,
so that's why
I'm just saying what you said. You said it really, it's like with that emphasize it really don't matter because they didn't win nothing, right? But you still could go say, yeah, who's the better coach, right? Like this off of just, you know what I'm saying, without them two quarterbacks, they really did win with the quarterbacks. But it don't mean nothing. What you say, it really don't mean nothing.
You focusing on that one quarterback.
No, but it really don't mean nothing because once they start actually getting these, you know what I'm saying, getting to the chips and stuff, that's when they career
only when they got these.
Their career, you know what I'm saying, is you know what I'm saying, they made a name for themselves.
Only when they got
regardless of who's better or not in that little small situation right there. That scenario, that little scenario,
that matters. Because they didn't reach the mountaintops without these quarterbacks. So that's why I said, what did they do without?
So winning something is more important than when they don't win nothing, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is why I said because it didn't.
That's why you had to say it don't matter at the beginning. Hold on, you cut me off. That's why you said it don't matter. It really don't matter, even though they, you know what I'm saying, because they ain't really win nothing. But when they do win something, it's like, damn, you just gonna take that away now?
give Andy Reid the same 20 years with Mahomes that he got with Tom Brady, Andy Reid probably will win more. Let me say that.
I mean,
if we keep the championship, right? Okay, Belichick had 20 years with Tom Brady to win whatever he won, do whatever he did. Okay, he got 6 championships out of it, 9 or 10 trips, whatever the case may be. Okay, boom. Andy Reid will not have that same sample size, which is why I asked that question the way that I did. Because, like I said, he has 3, but he hasn't had the same sample size, so that's why I asked. Like I said, yeah, once again, with an MJ and LeBron conversation, whatever, they both had long careers, they did whatever they did, cool, great. But Andy Reid hasn't had the same sample size with Mahomes that he did with Brady, and neither one of them won or got to the mountaintop without these quarterbacks. Yeah. So let's look at what they did.
That's you can look at.
And Andy Reid had greater success without his than Belichick did.
I didn't say this, right? I didn't say these words. It really don't matter. In this conversation, I never say even it don't matter after somebody who just right here just said it really don't matter though.
Because you just stuck on championship.
Hey, I didn't say that. I'm just saying what you said. No, I'm not stuck on. It's not the championship part. You just taking away their history. You know what I'm saying? Just to make that little scenario mean something.
No, it means something.
No, you taking away something just to make that mean something.
I have to make it mean something.
Well, I don't have to answer that and to be like, oh man, yeah, that means something. I could just say I want to do the whole thing.
No, you don't want to answer it because it doesn't help the argument that you're making, the point that you're making. But the point being that if we go off of what you're saying, then him having 20 years with Tom Brady versus Reid having 6, 7 years, whatever it is now with Mahomes, that don't matter. That does matter. He had more time to win more. You know what I'm saying? If we're having a conversation about it, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
because if you just look at it, of course you're gonna look at it and say Belichick was the better coach. He got 6. He better than pretty much everybody.
So we want to talk about two coaches in their careers when they ain't really achieved nothing in their career. Just by saying, oh, this the part right here that we want to discuss about this scenario to say which one is better. Instead of just, damn, man, let me get some more, see what the experience, you know what I'm saying? Oh, them boys got better. Oh, them boys they got a top quarterback. Oh, let's see what they can do now. Nah. Let's take away Patrick Mahomes. Let's take away Tom Brady. Who a better coach? Nah. Who now a better coach?
That's a good question to me. I'm listening, but that's a good question to me. I'm just saying.
Who's the better coach now?
Andy Reid.
Let's do it. Let's do it the 3 years they first started coaching. Who's the better coach?
Andy Reid. Ooh. I mean, you just asked the question. I asked Andy Reid.
Which is cool. You can say Andy Reid, but that just take away. Let's strip Floyd Mayweather away a couple of some belts that he got. Let's take away that. You know what I'm saying? Let's take away that. Let's take away some of the wins he had. Now who the better boxing now?
You changing the goalposts, but I get it. I hear you.
Nah, you already changed the goalpost. That's changing the goalpost. This ain't in the scenario.
No, it's not.
Oh my God. The goalposts already been set off their career.
Yep. All I say is that
right.
You look at their superstar quarterbacks.
Right.
They had. Belichick had 20 years.
Hey.
Reid had them 6 years. So they don't have the same sample size. And look what Reid has done in his 6 years with him versus or 7. I have to check that. Versus 20 years with Tom Brady. So I would say that for my argument, as far as you just want to put, or not you specifically, but a person just wanted to say the argument is not null and void because Belichick has more championships. And that, to me, that's not. I mean, I can make an argument that Andy Reid had a greater impact if you take away those 2 main factors in their career.
Okay,
so that's all.
I see what you're saying. If you want to just say this scenario, you can do that, right? Right?
Yeah, you can create your own scenario. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, you let me talk, right? So you could correct that, right? But somebody just say just off of just their whole career, right? They could say Andy Reid's still the better coach. Somebody could say that, right?
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's fine.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, why you want to take away their whole career just to say for us that just to get that question?
Because it's a question.
Just to say that question, just to make somebody, just to say, oh man, he's better because, damn, they ain't had the best situations as a coach.
So once again, like I said,
they both was poo putt.
You gonna let me answer the question?
Well, I'm saying I ain't finished yet because you be cutting off, but they both was poo putt. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to judge the garbage years or some shit.
You doing a dramatic pause again? Is that you done or you still talking? Are you asking me a question?
When I'm done, I'll say I'm finished talking.
Oh, my bad. You keep dramatic pausing and staring. My bad.
That's what I do.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Like
but yeah, though, bro, like you said, moving the goalposts. I mean, that's moving the goalposts. Just saying that scenario, just to see if somebody better than the next person. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to make that point.
I was waiting for you to say that you were done. You said you were going to say you were done.
I'm finished.
All right, thank you. So, once again, to reiterate, I asked a question for number one because I just wanted to know the answer to a question. That doesn't mean that overall in their career, whoever you want to say is better than them. Like, so you can make any kind of questions, any kind of arguments, or whatever.
Yeah.
All I was saying for the people that would say that those 6 championships just make sure that Belichick is better than Andy Reid, I would say as far as their coaching abilities, if that would be a question that I ask. Okay, take away their superstar quarterbacks, take away the 20 years with one and the 6 years with another one. What did they do? Because they coached without them. It ain't like they didn't coach and I'm making this shit up. It ain't like I'm making it up. They coached without them. Andy Reid coached without Mahomes, and Belichick coached without Brady. What did they do? Because it ain't like they was different coaches. It ain't like Belichick used to be a special team coach. Now he only do defense, or now he only do offense, or whatever. They had the same philosophy. They was the same type of coaches. Yeah, they probably grew and got better at what they do. But at the end of the day, Andy Reid always had good offenses, whatever the case may be. Whether he was winning championships or not, which he was not without Mahomes, just like Belichick was not without Brady. So, for this conversation and comparing these two people, I would say, okay, obviously, it tilts the conversation, it tilts the scale towards Belichick because he has 6 championships. Okay, great. So now that I'm losing, I would say, okay, well, take away the championships, which means take away the quarterbacks.
Can I cut in real quick?
Sure. Go ahead.
Can I cut in?
Yeah. Sure.
How is Tilton and he worked for that? It's not he submitted that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if they ask you the question, who's better? Like I said, automatically you're gonna look at the 6 championships versus 3, and it's gonna tilt toward Belichick for most people. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying if I'm a person that wants to say Andy Reid, if I think Andy Reid is better, I would counter with saying, okay, the championships out, bro. I can't take that away. I don't want to. So I'm saying, okay, for my argument, I would say that's all I'm saying. If we lawyers and we counter punching or whatever the case may be, I'm just saying Belichick got more championships. He is killing the game. Okay, I'm getting my ass whooped. So what I'm gonna ask you in rebuttal is, okay, well, take away the 2 championships because they do have a body of work without them. What did they do then? Which would point to their ability to coach. I'm not saying that you had to win championships or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying without those quarterbacks, with what they did and the coaching that they did without them, Andy Reid was a better coach. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, you say tilt, right? So you saying if you take it away, you know what I'm saying? Well, if you would add on the championship, it's tilting towards Belichick.
Yes.
But if you take it away, it's tilting towards Andy Reid. Real shit.
That's the point. That's the whole point. That's the whole fucking point.
Yes.
That's the point.
Yes,
that's the point.
And I understand.
If you have
I say that. Look, I say that because you saying that I don't understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Yes. I understand it's gonna tilt towards Andy Reid, right? Once you take away his accolades and all this shit. But you gotta do that just to do that. You gotta take away his shit to tilt his shit.
Oh, you're asking? Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean,
if that's what you gotta do to say somebody's better than another person, which is cool. You can ask that question. You know what I'm saying? You could ask that shit. But I mean, do what you gotta do if you want to tilt them scales.
I got you. I mean, I'm just saying.
Not you, but just in general, and like, you know what I'm saying, just to make somebody seem like, you know what I'm saying, they have a better argument into what's for a scenario of a situation, just to have that argument, you know what I'm saying, if you want to, that's how you want to, you know what I'm saying, ask that question to help your argument, which is cool. Right. That's cool.
Right. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the general question that we started with, just in case y'all wonder, was Belichick versus Andy Reid. That was the general question, and then it veered off into me asking the question. Who, if you take away the championships?
You do a lot of ads, bro.
Oh, my bad. I swore that was we brought that up along the way. It was Andy Reid being better than Belichick. I thought that's why we was.
But what you have to do?
I made that point after we were talking about it. That's what I'm saying, Cole. That we brought it up in the first place. We brought the general arguments right here.
I'm with you. I swear to God, I'm right. I'm driving.
I'm
driving like I'm on your ass right now. I swear to God. And you turn left, I'm turning left. You turn right, I'm turning right with you, bro. I'm right there with you. I swear, nigga, with the head beams on.
Yeah, that's not my car. I don't know who you follow, but that ain't my car. But anyway, bro, like I said, once again, for the people that want to have the conversation, Belichick versus Andy Reid. Most people will say the 6 championships obviously tilted in his favor. And so I said, if my answer and my choice and my opinion was Andy Reid, I would ask the question, if without their quarterbacks, what have they done? And then boom. And then that's my point. So
he also said it really don't mean
he right.
You said he can't say. So you say it really don't matter because they ain't win.
You're right.
But hey, look, this is a question right here.
You're right.
Who's better with their quarterback though?
Clearly, it's Belichick. That's my whole point of this whole conversation. Clearly, it's Belichick. But like I said, once again,
no, without the championships. If you just had to just, you know what I'm saying, the two relationships. Like for us, like this, the connection you know what I'm saying, they have, you know what I'm saying, and what they, you know what I'm saying, they bring to the game.
Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes.
All right.
What's your answer? You say without championships, so what's your answer?
Without championships, I would have to say,
You say like relationship wise, just the way that they approach the game, as far as the way that they work together.
Yeah, still. I would have to say. I just can't say it just easy like that, bro. Yeah, shit.
I said it because, like I said, using what you said, you asked, like I said, you said tandem wise, like relationship wise, how they went about their business doing it and stuff like that, whatever. Like I said, I would say Reid and Mahomes because it seems like they have a better working relationship. It seems like I ain't never been there. I don't know these people. Yeah, that's great. I'm just saying that from a lot of stories that I read, a lot of videos, a lot of this and that, analysts talking that played, whatever the case may be. It seems like Tom Brady had a harder time working with Bill Belichick. It's not that he had a hard time, he didn't like him, whatever, but he had to do a lot of mediating between Bill Belichick and his teams. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like Reid. It don't look like Mahomes got to do that with Reid, but that's all I'm saying.
It might be different, though. It's just the look of things.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
the look, but you got these people that lived it, and they all keep saying the same thing, man. Bill Belichick. So all I'm saying is, once again, from a person who hasn't been there, don't have knowledge,
but that's
all I can do is speak to the people that have been there.
But what I'm saying, like you said, for that question is between Tom Brady and Belichick, not the other niggas who was on the team.
That matters because that's in there with how they handle their business.
But what I'm saying, but that's not the question though. Like
I still say Reid and Mahomes. You can phrase it the way you want, but that question for me is Reid and Mahomes. like I said, they look like they do it better from what everything down here with people
they
that
do
have
it
been
better.
there. They do it.
I have said Tom Brady and Belichick.
For why? I mean, I gave you my reasons. Tell me why. Like, why would you say that?
Just they presence, bro. When they stepped on the field, you know what I'm saying. They other opposing teams know what's up. Like they know when Tom Brady and Belichick come to their stadium, whatever, what they gonna bring and what they gonna give every night. They put fear in them boys. You know what I'm saying. When you got New England on that schedule, bro. Uh, Man, like you said, he's a defensive coach. He's not an offensive coach like Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? And be doing with a top quarterback, bro. And they don't like people say, like other players say, they don't have. You know what I'm saying? He kind of hard headed. Uh, even if he didn't have the like, you could say they don't have chemistry like that. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, when they come on that field though, when it's on that field. Man, you can't, bro. The chemistry is there because it's 1-2 with them.
Okay, so my answer to that would be, once again, if you saying it like that, he was a defensive coach. So Josh McDaniels and them is calling the offense. So should we be saying it's more Josh McDaniels than them? Or because Andy Reid doing this thing, yeah, he has offensive coordinators, but he's
no question though.
No. I'm asking you.
You saying I moved the goalpost? You moved the goalpost?
Can I ask a question?
When I ask a little side question, I'm
trying to ask a question.
But I can't because we're not talking about the accolades and stuff. So I'm giving.
I didn't say nothing about accolades.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
I didn't say nothing about accolades.
Go.
I said that you were talking about what you was talking about. I said, okay, you talking about them stepping on the field and him not being he's a defensive coach.
So no, he deemed as a defensive coach. You know what I'm saying? That's the side.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you on that. So I'm saying that number one, everything that you just said about Belichick and Brady, that's reading Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? You don't think? I'm not saying that you did not say this. I'm just saying, reading Mahomes strike fear to people hard when they step on that field. It's damn sure Mahomes. Reed might be a old fat white man. You know what I'm saying? They love cheeseburgers, but hey, when they step on that field, they know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my thing is, for one, it's just been such a smaller sample size, but look at all the success they have had. That don't make me right. That don't necessarily make me wrong, but that sure don't make me right in the bigger conversation that we're having as far as Belichick versus Andy Reid or whatever we want to talk about or whatever. I'm just saying that that's what I would point to in my argument. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like you were saying about them knowing what they was on, the other teams knowing what they was going to get on the field and what they, them seeing them on the schedule and all that, that's reading Mahomes too. You know what I'm saying? People see Patrick Mahomes, and like I said, at this point, you can't really look at him and say, well, damn, he ain't got Travis Kelce. Tyreek Hill, we got him. He ain't got this and that, we got him. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing over here with
same thing. No, that's what I'm saying.
So thing.
That's what I was saying. You already said this, so that's what I was saying. You were saying it like it didn't pertain to, and you didn't say that, but I'm saying the way that you were saying it like it didn't pertain to Reed and Mahomes too. So you make an argument that pertains to both of them.
I didn't say they were on your side.
That's what I just said. That's why I said you didn't say it like that. But the way that you were saying your argument, well, yeah, when Brady and Belichick step on the field, that's Reed and Mahomes too. So you're not really making a point. You're talking about both of them. That pertains to both of them.
What you said didn't pertain to both of them?
Oh my God, Jesus. I don't.
But put it like this here. When you do add all the champions and shit like that,
that's what I'm saying.
If you put in real facts and real accolades and shit, what they have done.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a simple question.
It's an easy pick, and it's real.
It's a one of them.
It ain't no what if. It ain't no scenario that you move no goalpost. If you let that motherfucking paper down, flat.
It ain't nothing else to talk about, bro. MJ or LeBron. Because when you talk about championships and all this and that accolade, MJ or LeBron, it don't matter why. I don't want to know why. MJ or LeBron. 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, MJ or LeBron. It don't matter why. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck about 40,000. I don't care about none of that. MJ or LeBron.
You know, I mean, when you finish, I know you
had
a pause.
I've been waiting.
You did a pause.
I don't do that. I be waiting.
Oh man, you want me to just say? Look,
nah, one or the other one. Don't matter.
I ain't really see Jordan play, so
it don't matter. Six championships. I'm talking about that.
You said take it away all of
it. No, I didn't say take it away. I said I said it don't matter your reason why. I didn't say take it away. I said I don't want you to go in depth. I said I just want you to give me your answer. MJ or LeBron.
I would have to say LeBron because that's just who I watch.
Okay. Well, like I said, once again, the argument you were just making with Belichick and him, it should be MJ. But like I said, that's why it's opinionated. But like I said, once again, if you want to go in depth, that's why people break it down.
Who'd you say?
The answer that you was given, like I said, MJ.
No, who would you say?
I would say LeBron, but like I said, that fits with my argument about Reed and Mahomes. Like I said, yours
what that got to do with that argument though?
That don't add up. Cause like I said, you talking about
what you mean it don't add up?
You talking about what
championships? That's two whole different sports.
You talking about what championships?
You like to move the goalposts.
You talking about championships?
We were talking about football.
It really don't matter the sport. You said championships, who won the most accolades and stuff. That doesn't matter, like I said. But once again, for the conversation we was having, whatever. But like I said, it should have been.
I never watched. I watched Tom Brady and I watched Patrick Mahomes. I didn't watch Jordan.
Okay.
Real shit. I wasn't even watching. Nigga, I was in my crib. You was in your crib. Damn show in your crib. Damn show in your goddamn crib. So I don't know what. I never saw it.
He wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, you wasn't even born yet. So you talking about, oh man, yeah, it proved my point. Like, you ain't even see that dude play. So how you going to just bring that up and just say, oh yeah, I thought you would say Jordan. I ain't even watched Jordan. I watched at the end of his career.
You was making about Belichick and Brady would have been.
Oh my God. If I would have, that's like me saying, oh man, what about that movie, these two movies? I ain't even see one of them motherfuckers.
Well, the argument that you was making, one got all these awards for it was made, so it must be it.
I could know about he got these awards, but I ain't never seen it. I seen Tom Brady and I seen Patrick Mahomes.
Which is why you said Brady and I said Mahomes. And like I said, you said Belichick and I said
I gave you an example why I can't even say Jordan because I never really watched him. So you saying that, oh man, you think I picked Jordan? I mean,
like I said, that's for the argument you was making. I thought you would pick MJ.
I never watched him. You thought that was gonna help you, but I never watched him.
It does, but
I never watched him.
But like I said, 6 championships. I mean,
never saw one of them.
6 championships versus 4.
Never saw one of them.
You know,
I almost broke my. Never saw one of them. I didn't even go back and watch it. I ain't even care to even watch it.
I mean, you do got 6 championships, so that should kind of, I guess, settle the debate about that.
So
6 championships.
It's LeBron James.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 2, 3, 4. I ain't been in school but 6 is more than 4. I mean, just like 6 is more than 3 over there. So.
Okay, bro, we can stop doing that long thing. Come on. We can stop doing that long thing. But yeah, bro, man. Shit, man, it was a good conversation today, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We both had some good points, and we both stood on our own, you know what I'm saying, points and view of it. And man, it was a good conversation, bro.
Yeah, good conversation, bro. Yeah, it was a good conversation. I ain't shaking your hand, bro.
You see my hand extended?
I ain't shaking your hand, bro. Don't reach out there.
Man, I'm trying to fix
Put that in your pocket, bro. Put that in your pocket.
I ain't even understand it, man.
Put that in your pocket, dog.
You think too hard on it, bro. But yeah, man, we about to sign out, bro. Man, I hope y'all watch this episode, bro, and check this out, bro, and tell us what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Comment, you know, let us know what's up.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
You know what I'm saying? Let us know whose side you was on too. You know, I want to know that too.
And when it's mine, y'all,
because when you on my side,
he gonna go crazy.
I'm gonna rock with you. When you on his side, that goalpost move.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, y'all right.
Mine don't.
Yeah, you right. It move, y'all. Hey, go with him, y'all. Y'all better go with him.
All right, though. This around KJ, bro.
All right. see y'all later, man.